What you doing, honey?
Cleaning the chicken pen.
Oop, cleaning the chicken pen. What's that thing in your hands there, honey?
Gloves.
No, not on your hands, in your hands.
Oh, we call this in the Philippines ting ting. Walis ting ting.
Wally's ting ting.
Yeah.
What's that noise? Oh, watch out, let me get in there.
It's the chicken.
I know. Watch out, let me get in there. Is she laying an egg?
Yep.
Where'd she go? Oh, she's in here in this box I made. Okay, girl, I'm not gonna bother you. As I say, as I bother her. She's in there laying an egg. Isn't this neat, guys? Got this for 99 cents at the Goodwill and had some scraps laying around and made a little egg laying box for them here. And they use it. She's in there giving us tomorrow's breakfast. And Dearly just swept out their pen here with the ting ting. Honey, we're going to use this to fertilize up here.
Yeah.
But this video is about, what it's supposed to be about is an update on our weeping willow garden here we're growing. We've been, if you've been following, started the chop and drop here a few days ago, pulling up weeds, pulling up weeds, pulling up weeds. And then we took a lot of the weeds we pulled and we threw on top of these weeds to knock these down so that we don't have to pull these, because that's awfully time consuming. But we also made sure to take a lot of weeds and put them in between the rows here so that we're mulching with weeds. So there's our little boy hanging out with us. He's on the swings. Here, hon, are you hot?
Yeah, I'm hot.
Here, just hold on to that while I'm explaining what we did here. So we put out several hundred weeping willow trees we took from cuttings, and the first two rows did really good because we used big cuttings. We soaked them in water for about a month and they started to root, so then we planted them. But the other rows didn't do too good for a couple of reasons. Number one, the cuttings were smaller, and so they got overtaken with weeds quicker and the sun kind of drowned out. But it rained so much this year that the roots kind of mildewed. And so we discovered that while we're in here weeding. So I got some clippers I dropped in the yard. We took some like 8 feet tall limbs from this weeping willow tree we cut down, and we bundled them together and stuck them down in our pond just to see what would happen. And they've rooted and they're growing new limbs off of themselves like crazy. So we're gonna go down there and clip off maybe 50 or 60 of them and bring them up here and just kind of stick them directly in the ground. As most of you know, weeping willows has this natural rooting hormone inside it. It's very potent. So we don't even need to soak them in water anymore. We've been learning so much as we've been experimenting and getting feedback from you guys. So we're gonna go down to the pond and get about 60 cuttings, bring them up here and just stick them right in the ground.
Just look at our fish. How are you there, honey?
Good, honey. What are you doing? You watching a fish?
Yep, they're so cute.
Okay.
Are you ready to do our cuttings?
Heck yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, we didn't know if this would work or not, because look, I got one separate here. This is how tall these things are. It's like 10 feet almost, 9 or 10 feet. So we just bundled a bunch of them together and stuck them in the water. Make sure that doesn't fall on you. And look at this. So now we kind of inadvertently created our own rootstock here. So I can come by here and 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, look at that. Now these, I'll peel these down. I'll show you up there. We're just going to stick these in the ground to replace the ones we lost because of the excessive rains. And then probably we've got a couple low spots out here, like up there below our garden. Every time it rains, it like floods. Weeping willows thrive on high moisture content, a lot of water. If you're planting one in your yard, make sure you keep it as far away from your water lines as you can, because the roots will seek out your water lines and crush them. So they thrive where there's a lot of water. So we're going to try to take care of some flooding issues in that area by later in the year planting some of these 8-foot tall, well-rooted weeping willow cuttings. So for now, though, I'm just going to get some more of these for up there. While we're down here below the pond, I wanted to point this peach tree out to you. See how it's taller than me? When we planted these shortly after we first moved in here, which will be 2 years next week, we got these little like patio porch peach trees that were only about this tall. And then last rutting season for the deer, which is like November. We didn't spray these in time or get a guard around them in time. The deer came down here and destroyed all of them with their antlers and rubbed these down to a stick. You remember that, hon?
Yeah.
Well, what did you want to do with them when that happened?
I want to pull.
Yeah, she wanted to pull them up and get rid of them and start over, and I told her, no, wait, these things are very resilient. Let's see what they do. So this spring came, the thing started sprouting and budding, and now here we are in August, and this tree, which Dearly kind of thought, and again, in her defense, she's from the tropics, she's from the Philippines, so they don't have deciduous trees there. She sees how resilient a lot of the trees in our area are. Here's a peach tree that was destroyed by deer last November, and now it hasn't even been a year. What's 12 minus 3? 9?
9.
9 months later, it's taller than me. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
What you got there, buddy?
Weeping willow cuttings.
Yep, weeping willow cuttings. You gonna help mommy stick those in the ground?
Yeah.
Get a close up here. Show us what you're doing there, honey.
Yeah.
I have weeping willow cuttings.
Uh-huh.
So, look.
You just peel off the leaves like
Yeah,
that.
and
About-
then-
All you just gotta shove it in.
Okay, hold on, buddy. Let me get her doing one. And then you show me you do. Can you do another one, buddy? I want to get a good shot of you doing one.
This is halfway, right?
Yep, that's about halfway. Good job, buddy. There you go.
That's my favorite part.
Is this your favorite part?
And look at the ants. It's
Hold
color
on,
red,
hold on, honey.
orange.
Wait a minute. I'm watching him put this tree in.
I'm sorry.
Good job, buddy. Okay, where's this ant you want me to see?
Yeah, look at that color
Okay.
orange.
Is that an ant or a spider?
I think it's an ant.
That's
Looks like a
honey, that's a spider.
Oh.
That's some type of spider. Well, that's nice. Buddy, I want to see you do another one because you were talking me through that one. Let's see you do another one. You're really good at this, buddy. How old are you?
7.
7? What grade you going to be in here in a couple days when school starts?
Can't.
And you already know how to plant weeping willow cuttings, huh? Show me again. Good job. I think maybe you should push it in there just a little bit further. Stick it down there a couple more inches. There you go. Good job, buddy. There. Now, was that fun? All right.
This is fun.
Is that fun, honey?
Yeah.
How you doing there?
We're almost done.
I'm doing good.
Almost done? It doesn't take long, does it?
Nope.
Okay. Well, so again, guys, just to finish this, if you've been following our channel, you know that we kind of have as one of our subscribers put in a comment, we're hedging our bets. We may or may not, 5 years from now, have a nursery and actually sell trees for a little bit of extra income.
No, not
But if we choose not to, we're going to have a lot of beautiful trees anyway, regardless, and we got plenty of space to put them. So we're just always adding trees to our property anyway. So just wanted to give you an update on how the weeping willow garden's going here. We're hard at work at it, and we appreciate you guys being here with us and watching us hard away at work. And so we will see you next time. You guys want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our Homesteading of the Grid channel.
And there's Daniel's bow. That's what I was waiting for. Good job, buddy. Nice bow.